Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion from Monday, May 23rd, 2022. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, after a hot and humid weekend where we had a heat index pushing to the mid to upper 90s, a cold front cleared the region last night, and that means we are dealing with much more comfortable weather conditions this morning. Temperatures this morning range from the lower to mid 50s over the northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s along the coast, but the big change, notice those dew points are in the mid 40s to lower 50s. Much drier air is in place at the surface, and that makes for much more comfortable weather conditions with winds from the north-northwest around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, when we take a look at our latest radar and surface map, you're probably drawn to this down here. What is this? This was a tropical disturbance. Didn't fully develop, but boy, is it packing plenty of tropical moisture over the southeast. This is going to be lifting northward and getting to about Virginia before being forced out into the Atlantic thanks to this high pressure system right here. Now, remember I pointed out those dew points being low in the 40s and 50s? Well, that low-level dry air is going to cut away a lot of this precipitation as it's trying to push northward. So we'll see increasing cloud cover later on today and really on throughout much of the day, but not much in the way of any type of precipitation, aside from maybe an isolated shower or two in the evening hours. The radar might show more bark than bite, okay? Where you get rainfall coming in on the radar, but nothing really is falling on the ground aside from a stray shower or two. That is what we call virga. That is when moisture falls from the clouds, but then evaporates in the air below the clouds because of the dry air that's in place. You can see that very nicely here on the latest visible satellite picture. Now, watch this very carefully. At the lower levels, the low clouds are all moving from northwest to southeast, okay? So you can see them dropping down here. That's our dry, cool air building in. But notice the upper clouds, let's say the cirrus and the high stratus, this is all moving in from the southwest to the northeast. This is from our tropical disturbance, okay? So all this cloud cover is going to be lifting up this way, leading to a mix of sun and clouds today and an increase in cloud cover, overcast cloud cover by this evening. And again, that's where we're going to watch out for that isolated shower. You can also see that very nicely here on the infrared satellite picture. Scattered broken cloud cover up here in northern mid-Atlantic right now. And here comes our overcast cloud cover for tonight with that attempted isolated shower that will run into a roadblock that is our dry air and high pressure. This high pressure system will be shifting towards the Gulf of Maine. And that means for the rest of, well, at least for the middle of the week, an onshore flow and a maritime air mass will be in place. Let's dive into this forecast for today. Mix of sun and clouds with temperatures rising into the upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast. For tonight into tomorrow morning, watch out for overcast cloud cover, an isolated shower to low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast, and upper 50s to lower 60s in the Delaware River Valley. For tomorrow afternoon, look for scattered to broken cloud cover with an easterly wind supporting temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s throughout the region. Certainly much cooler than what we were dealing with this past weekend. So, nice little shock to the system. We go from tropical air to maritime air, and get used to that. That is going to be a theme this summer. For Wednesday, our stationary front remains to the south. We get an easterly wind with an onshore flow with a mix of sun and clouds. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 60s along the coast, upper 60s to lower 70s away from the coast. Wednesday night into Thursday, a warm front will attempt to move through the region. And I say attempt because it's likely going to fail, but it's going to stall out somewhere around Long Island to central New Jersey and just north of Philadelphia, and that's going to lead to scattered to broken cloud cover and widely scattered showers. Temperatures on Thursday will range from the lower to mid 50s for lows. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 60s on the immediate coast, upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior and lower to mid 70s in the Delaware River Valley. Now, a lot of this depends on where exactly this boundary sets up. If it sets up, let's say, around the Delmarva Peninsula, then basically everyone's in the 60s all day. But if it ends up, let's say, around, the Long Island Sound, then New York City and Philadelphia will end up in the lower to mid 70s and Connecticut in the 60s. So we'll watch that very carefully. On Friday, a cold front will follow from the west with showers and a few thunderstorms. Not looking at severe weather right now, but certainly the potential for some heavier downpours, so definitely keep an eye on that. Temperatures on Friday range from the lower to mid 60s for lows. High temperatures range from the upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior, mid 60s to lower 70s along the coast, and mid to upper 70s in the Delaware River Valley. Again, that all depends on where that warm front sets up and in association with the cold front that approaches in from the west. On Saturday, in time for our Memorial Day weekend, high pressure builds in with clear skies, cooler, with temperatures ranging from the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior and mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s over the interior, mid to upper 70s along the coast, and in the Delaware River Valley. So Saturday, not too bad to start off the long weekend. On Sunday, that high pressure system starts to set up off the coast, and we start to develop what's called a Bermuda high. You're going to notice winds coming in from the southwest and a slight increase in humidity. Low temperatures will range from the mid to upper 50s over the interior and lower to mid 60s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the upper 70s to lower 80s over the interior, mid to upper 70s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. And then on Memorial Day, it looks like it's going to be dry but a bit humid out there. Watch out for some locally dense fog in the morning and hazy, hot, and humid conditions in the afternoon. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 80s on the immediate coast, mid to upper 80s in the interior, and upper 80s to lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.